just line it up, just like any other piece. Snap it together. Seems like most of my pieces don't snap, they just slowly kind of give in. Which works, I guess. But now it says I need piece 1. Which is this kind of little retainer looking ring. Looks like it's kind of some trim on his armor. Looking to see if there's a specific way this goes on here. I don't think there is, so we'll just go ahead and pop it on. It's a tight fit. Actually, the shoulder part didn't quite come together as tight as I wanted, so I'm going to actually dig in there and separate it again, see if I can make it fit and actually snap together. This is a problem you'll run into when you're doing kits. Sometimes the pieces won't fit together, but they'll fit together just enough to where they won't want to come apart. Try taking that part E, the rubber part, out, getting the opposite side of the shoulder. Just pop it in there. Make sure these are lined up perfectly. And there. That looks a little bit better on one side. The other side's wide open. There. Just squeeze it closed. There's a lot of nub marks. Can't really see it unless I point out. Right there's one. White dot right there. So if you sand that smooth and then paint over it, it all goes away, and this looks like a solid circular shoulder. Should I putting this red ring on here again? There we go. Took a little love, but I got that red ring on there. This is his shoulder. And, now we gotta make his hand. 7, 13, 15. Nope. I can see his hands right here. Because surprisingly, they're shaped like hands. And it looks like 7 and 15. I see 15 right here. It's a red piece. Okay. Now I need piece number 7, which for some reason is on an entirely different runner. Normally they just mate them together next to each other, but for some reason it's on 2 different runners today. Alright, and then I need piece F from the rubber card. Go ahead and grab one off. Alright, now we just position everything like it needs to be, according to the instructions. Piece F goes facing up to meet the elbow joint. The hand will go out the opposite end, obviously, because it's a hand, it doesn't go up the elbow. Hopefully everyone watching this would know that. Seriously, hopefully. And then we just put this back on here. And we snap the pieces together once it's all in there. See, I put the hand out the bottom, and the elbow joint is on top. It's in there. It's the hand is on like a round peg, you can see, and that allows it to turn inside of this little groove that it's in. Yeah, I know my camera's not that great, but you get the general idea. And then you just snap it together. And you got his little stubby forearm. What you can do with this, you can then put it with that shoulder we just made, and bam. we have his arm. It articulates right here at the elbow. If you want to pose him and stuff, and also the wrist will turn. And also the elbow will turn. So I mean, you can pose this little guy. I mean, he's not going to be very tall, but you can do it. Put that with his head as we put him together. Alright, now I'm going to skip doing the other arm because you just watched me make one. What's the point in watching the other one? And I'll go ahead and make his feet. Well, one of them anyway. Let's see, 23 and 25. Alright, this time they're on the same card, which makes a good bit of sense. Now I did mention that I like to leave a little bit of a gap when I'm cutting, so I can sand it. If you're not going to sand it, you might as well just cut as close as you can, that way those nubs don't stick out and get in the way. You need piece C here, which is the biggest piece. It's kind of a big monster of a rubber piece. It's got a huge hole in it that I know you can't see. Well, yeah, I guess you can. It's a huge hole compared to the other ones. Well, that's the same piece right there, so that one doesn't count. But just take my word for it, it looks huge. And we'll just go here into the foot, making it the ankle right there. That rubber grommet is the ankle. Is it a grommet? Does anybody know? That'd be what you call it. And that was the foot. It was just two pieces put together with the rubber piece in there. The friction. That's one foot. Now, is that the entire leg or is that just the foot? I don't know. That is the entire foot. Entire leg. We'd have to make his cod piece, which is 4 and 3. Kind of didn't really plan out which order I was doing this. I'm just kind of looking as I go and putting them together. It seems like these clippers may be a waste of money until you actually use them. Then you realize how nice it is to have them. Because it makes cutting things out a lot easier and a lot faster and a lot safer than if you use something like a kitchen knife, which I used to use when I was a kid because I used to put together model cars. Until I slipped one day with the knife and went straight through my finger down to the bone. So I don't recommend ever using a knife to cut runners. Okay, this is the front of the crotch. That bulge is just an armor. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. If you really care that much about what that bulge is called, then good for you. You can go look it up. You know, female pieces in there, male pieces in here. They line up. Slide it in there. And then you need the back piece. It's mostly flat. Let's see. And that just lines up here. Push that piece on. Hear it click. And now we got his little crotch and his hips here. Pretty easy. Let's go ahead and make the chest, which is the most complicated looking piece that I've seen so far. Looks like I'll need piece